She comes in like a bull in the china cabinet and just fucks everything up. On any given day, she'll say that she's black, or on this day, she'll say that she's Indian, depending who she's speaking to. All she actually had to do to secure the border is not change a fucking thing. How do you feel about Kamala Harris entering the mix?
I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been.
I think at this point, they're gonna do anything they can to prevent Trump from getting into office. Personally, I think that anybody with a brain is starting to understand, even people who have historically not agreed with Trump or not agreed with everything that he says. I certainly don't agree with everything that he says, but Trump is the best option. He's the best option for our country right now.
Thank you very much.
He picked a phenomenal vice president candidate. I was really happy. You know, J.D. Vance, former Marine, big crypto guy.
I've been fascinated by it for a long time.
Young, 39 years old, got that young blood. I love that. That's what this country absolutely needs. This guy's built a business, so he understands business. You know, obviously Joe Biden, his faculties are gone. He's incompetent. He hasn't been in the driver's seat for quite some time, and I think it just got to a point where he was not able to conduct himself on a presidential level in even the most average of situations. So they bring in this person. I think the thought process is she will hopefully get the black vote and hopefully get the Indian vote, because on any given day she'll say that she's black, or on this day she'll say that she's Indian, depending who she's speaking to.
So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
I don't want to pick her apart. I just look at what she's done over the last 3.5 years during this administration. So her number one task was to secure the border. Now, in that time period, in the last 3.5 years, she has visited the border one fucking time.
We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
All she actually had to do to secure the border is not change a fucking thing. Trump already handled that. They were building the wall. They had good procedures in place to mitigate and minimize the instances of people crossing the border. All she had to do was not do a fucking thing, but instead she comes in like a bull in the china cabinet and just fucks everything up.
There's never been a lunatic like this in the White House, and we've had some bad ones.
And it's for that, reason we have 35,000 illegal immigrants that are entering the country every single day. That is a monumental failure. I'll end on this. I'm not a big conspiratorial individual. But in 2015, there were 2 undercover reporters who exposed Planned Parenthood for selling aborted baby body parts. The Attorney General of California at that time launched an investigation, not into Planned Parenthood, but into those 2 reporters. And both of them were subsequently charged with multiple felonies. Multiple felonies. Nothing happened to Planned Parenthood. That Attorney General was Kamala Harris. So do with that information what you will.
It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day.
You can look that up online. There'll be sites that come up that'll fact check it. All I ask is if you actually do that, read the entire thing. Don't read the top line, because if you look at Snopes, they'll say that that's false. But if you actually read what's on there, it basically validates everything that I just said. Now, what they say is when that happened, there was investigations by multiple states into Planned Parenthood and nothing came out of it. Was there really, or did she get on the phone with the governor of whatever, the attorney general of whatever, and did they just sweep it under the rug quietly? I don't know, but I do know that those reporters, who I feel did a tremendous deed for humanity, I feel they should have been given a fucking medal, not sent to prison.